Okay, so we're in open G, and I'm going to show a couple riffs, a few riffs I know from the song Crossroads. I do a cover, but I'm not going to be teaching that because that doesn't matter. You'll come up with your own cover. There are a few things that I'd like to say about this song before we start, and I know that some people have whined that I should just play and not talk, but this particular song needs to be discussed a little bit. First of all, if you want to be in tune with Robert Johnson, I'm going to post a link down below to the original song. He's tuned to open A and capoed at the first fret. Okay, I believe, or he might be tuned all the way up to A sharp, but whatever. If you capo, if you're in open G, capo at the third fret, you'll be in tune with him. What I'd like to say about this song is that I've never heard anybody ever play this song correctly. I've seen different videos of people teaching this song and or playing their version of it or whatever, and nobody has ever played it correctly. Nobody has ever taught it correctly. I've been listening to this song for years and years. The song Crossroads, and not only that, but remember outtakes came on his albums too. Like there's another version of this. There's an outtake of it where he does it a bit different. I'm pretty sure that he didn't play this song the same every time he played it. I'm sure when it was recorded that day, those two versions that were recorded, he never played those again, okay? Because he improvised around and changed his songs like all the old blues guys did. This song shows Robert Johnson's mastery with a slide and an open tuning. I've never heard, as I said, anybody ever do this song. Usually people don't like to get requests for this song, even if they're good players, because the truth be told, they can't play it. Right? I've heard a few people do note for note or close to note for note renditions of it, and they still don't capture his intensity. He was a very intense player, and it's like people who try to emulate Stevie Ray Vaughan. Okay? I've never heard anybody emulate Stevie Ray Vaughan. Though they think they've come close, they don't have his intensity or his right hand. So I'm not going to try it. All I'm going to do is teach. I know that there's, from listening to the song over and over for years and years and slowing it down in my head because he plays it quite fast, I know that these riffs and licks are in there, but I think it's important that you get the feel of it and that your lyrics fit into the version that you come up with, and the best that you're ever going to do is a cover of it. Okay? I saw a video quite a while back where Rory Block was teaching. I think she was teaching, I saw part of it where she was teaching this song, and even she doesn't do it right, and she's like 100 times the player that I will ever be. Okay? And it's the same thing as if you are familiar with an old ragtime blues player, his name was Blind Blake. And I've never heard anybody replicate his playing either. Same as Blind Willie Johnson. The closest I've ever heard anybody replicate his playing or his vibrato was Ry Cooder. I've never heard anybody else do it. So with the blues, it's kind of wide open. It's very improvisational, and it's okay to just cover something and not get it note for note, okay? Because it's not likely that you'll be able to anyway. You may be out there, you may be that person, but I've never heard you. Alright, so I'm just going to go through some riffs that I know. And when I do the intro to this song, I go... So get that long swooping, because that seems to be in the song a lot. That's kind of a feel that's in there. And then it blows into the song. So what I did there was just... time I'm going all the way out. I'm sliding this note all the way out. Okay. And I'm landing here at the 5th fret on my G. So I'm going. I'm hitting my 5th string, open G. Instead of going, I'm going. Okay, and then blowing into the song. So I do a lot of it. This will help you if you're, especially if you're an intermediate or new to slide or whatever. This long swoop into it. So that's what I did. I'm going to do it really slow now. I'm sliding into it with my finger and going. And then back to the 1 chord. And then instead of he goes, I go here, I go. These riffs are in there. It's a 3-chord song. Okay. He spends most of his time at the 12th fret. anyway, I use a whole bunch of different riffs, but the main ones that I always keep in the song, go to the link down below, listen to the song again and again, and remember this. He plays intense all the way through from beginning to end. Okay, I don't do that because I'm not an intense person. I'm a fairly laid back person. I play it a lot slower, a lot more laid back. You might play it more intense, you might play it laid back, I don't know. But the main riffs that I always keep are turnaround was a little bit different because instead of going, all I'm doing is I'm hitting the very top, the 6th string. Okay. For a turnaround. You can do that too. Okay. But the main riff. I'm going to do it slow with no bass lines. And 4 chord. Then I'll go into my 5 chord. And use any number of turnarounds. So that time, instead of going, when I went to this chord, it was on the 1 chord. And instead of going here, I just stayed. So instead of going from here, playing here for a bit, then doing this riff, I just stayed here the whole time and then went into my 4 chord. Instead of going here, doing this riff, blah, 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 and then going into my 4 chord. So the most important thing that I think you can learn from this song, or know from this song, is really sliding up. He does a lot of really super choppy stuff, but he was playing with a thumb peg in his fingers. I use finger picks, so good luck. But this turned around too, because I've never taught it before except for today. So instead of doing going here, I go just the top string and these strings. Or you can do one string. So go to the link, put a capo on your 3rd fret, and play along with him. Like I said, he's playing very, very fast and very intense. But these are the main riffs. You can put that in there too. So keep those main riffs and listen to him play, and he plays like intense all the way through. I kind of go like this with the song. Like I'll bring it up, play really loud, then I'll play really soft, then I'll play really loud, play really soft. But I only have a cover of the song. I've been listening to it for years. Maybe you can do better, I don't know. But it just bears repeating that nobody does that song properly. I mean, exactly the way he does it. Lots of people get the feel of it, and they do a really cool version of it. And I think that that's the best that you can do. Okay? So just keep working at it, and thanks for watching. And remember, this is only my opinion. You may have a different opinion, but thanks.